Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. If I could ask you all to stand, we will welcome our most honored guests, our veterans. I will introduce them by era of service. As the first two banners come in, please observe a moment of silence as we honor the fallen. At this time, the banners for World War I and World War II. Thank you. The veterans of Korea. The veterans of Vietnam. Veterans of the Cold War. Veterans of the Persian Gulf and Afghanistan. And Iraq. And the Brown County Honor Guard. And now the Brown County Scouts will bring forward the colors.
Color guard, attention. Color guard, advance. Guard, prepare to post the colors. Color Guard, post the colors. Color Guard, quarter turn. Color Guard, return.
Good morning. Please rise and join us in the saying of our Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Violet and Noah. Good morning. I would like to welcome you all to our annual Brown County Schools Veterans Day program in the Larry C. Banks Memorial Gymnasium. My name is Emily Tracy, and I'm honored to serve as your superintendent of schools. Today, we have the greatest pleasure of honoring our veterans, both living and past, who have selflessly served our great nation. At this time, we would like to pay special recognition to any widows of veterans who have joined us today. Thank you for your service. Thank you for joining us this morning. I do hope that you enjoy what promises to be a very special program. You may be seated. At this time, our Brown County School Choir will perform the Star-Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, of the brave.
At this time, the BCHS Band and combined BCMS and BCHS combined choirs will perform the Armed Forces medley, The Pride of America. As we perform each of the service hymns, would you please stand for your branch of service, veterans? The United States Army. The United States Marine Corps. The United States Navy. The United States Coast Guard. The United States Air Force.
At this time, I would like to welcome Mr. Bill Hamilton and Mr. Reitzman to present the Patriots pen and Voice of Democracy.
Thank you, everyone, for being here today to honor the veterans and all our comrades, their families, members of our community, and guests this Veterans Day. We want to thank our superintendent, Ms. Emily Tracy, the principals, the teachers, the staff, and all the students who have helped make this happen. My name is Bill Hamilton, and I'm the commander of the Nashville Veterans of Foreign Wars, the VFW Post 6195. It's an honor to be here today. Assisting me is my junior vice commander, Ed Reitzman. I would like to take a moment to thank everyone here today for the support that Brown County always shows her veterans. Did you know that the Brown County is home to the remains of service members dating back to the American Revolution? Today's young men also continue to proudly serve. Our current veterans organization provides the flags that are placed on the graves of our military veterans every May. Volunteers and students help place those flags. We thank you for your assistance. Every May we sell Buddy Poppies. Buddy Poppies trace their history back to World War I and Flanders Field. The donations we receive pay for the awards we are giving out today and other school-based projects. The patriotism and generosity of Brown County is inspiring. Thank you for all your loyal support. Each year, the VFW wants to recognize students and teachers through the Patriots Pen program, the Voice of Democracy program, and the Smart Mayher Citizenship Education Teacher Recognition Program. Each one is judged by a panel of veterans and community members. Our top 3 winners for Patriots Pen will advance to the district level, where they compete with the winners from the 15 posts in our district. The district winner then advances to the state level, and state winner advances to the national level. Prizes, monetary awards, and scholarships are awarded at each level. The national winner will receive $5,000. This year, the Patriots Pen theme is "How are you inspired by America?" And 15 students in the 6th grade competed by writing an essay. This year, we are happy to honor and congratulate the winners of the Patriots Pen. Our 3rd place winner for Patriots Pen is Allison Schrader. Alice, can you come forward? Got him? Okay. Allison's award is an engraved medal, a certificate, and a monetary award of $100. Congratulations.
Okay, do I go back up or do I stay?
No, you go back there. And then this is yours too. We'll see you right after it's over. Our 2nd place winner for the Patriots Pen is Parker Allison. Parker, please come forward. You're beating me here. That's okay. Parker's award is an engraved medal, a certificate, and a monetary award of $125. Congratulations, Parker.
Thank you.
And you have this too. Our 1st place winner for the Patriots Pen is Violet King. Violet's coming forward. Violet's award is an engraved medal, a certificate, and a monetary award of $150. Congratulations. Get you this too. No, come back and take the picture back. Thank you. This year's Voice of Democracy theme is "What are the greatest attributes of our democracy?" And 13 students in the high school competed on the audio essay. Our top 3 winners will advance to the district level, where they compete with the winners from the 15 posts in our district. The district winner then advances to the state level, and state winners advances to the national level. The state winners will receive a trip to Washington, D.C., and the national level, they may receive up to a $35,000 scholarship. This year, we are happy to honor and congratulate the winners of the Voice of Democracy. Our 3rd place winner for the Voice of Democracy is Carly Trapp. Congratulations. Our 2nd place winner for the Voice of Democracy is Julia Burt. Julia is coming forward. Julia's award is an engraved medal, a certificate, and a monetary award of $200. Congratulations. And this is yours too, and I'll take some pictures of this program. Thank you very much. Our 1st place winner for the Voice of Democracy is Lily Voiles. See you again. Lily's award is an engraved medal, a certificate, and a monetary award of $250. Congratulations. Congratulations. You want to go ahead and get that ready? Oh, I forgot something, Lily. We want you to speak. Sorry about that. The winner of the Voice of Democracy. Sorry, forgot.
It's okay. Hi, guys. I was asked, what are the greatest attributes of democracy? When I reflect on all the great attributes of our democratic republic, I had to take a step back and appreciate how lucky I am to have a representative government. I began to think about the structure of our government, and it reminded me of my extended family. Our government structure can be divided into 3 categories: federal government, state government, and how my local government affects me. Some valuable attributes could be described as family, which includes grandparents, aunts and uncles, and my siblings and parents. Our federal government is a lot like my grandparents. They help set the tone for our worldview, much like when our founding fathers proposed the ideas in the Constitution. For instance, my grandparents instilled in me the desire to follow my dreams. Similarly, one attribute of our federal government I'm grateful for is the belief that citizens are entitled to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. My federal government has given me the freedom and opportunities that allow me to create a life for myself of my choosing, just the same as my grandparents have allowed my aunts and uncles to chase after their ideal life. My aunts and uncles are much like our state government. Created by the federal government, each state is ran a little bit differently than the other. This gives citizens the choice to live in a state that aligns with their interests and values. Additionally, citizens and family members can voice their opinions to representatives, making decisions for how that state is run regarding education, marriage laws, etc. This particular attribute allows citizens to move freely between states wherever they feel their ideas are not being represented through their state. This brings me to my closer relationships with my siblings and parents. For my entire life, I have lived in one place. That place has set me up with my core beliefs and values. Similarly, my local government has represented my interests and values so that I too can be equally represented throughout my country. Living in a small town with a small local government has kindled my curiosity to explore other environments. The United States government has provided all of its citizens with security and protection so that we can pursue our life in peace. They have given us many opportunities to express ourselves and have our voices heard through those who represent us. This gives Americans the rights and liberties our founding fathers had envisioned for us. The way many voices came together in this collective vision, in my opinion, is one of the greatest attributes of our democracy. Thank you.
Every year, the VFW acknowledges teachers for their hard work, dedication, and inspiration in creating a sense of national pride in their students. This year, the VFW Post 6195 is recognizing one of our teachers for their outstanding efforts. At this time, would Alicia Adams of Brown County High School please come forward? It's an honor to recognize Mrs. Alicia Adams. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for supporting our students and our veterans. At this time, I'll turn this back over to Ms. Tracy.
Thank you. At this time, I would like to introduce Alicia Adams and Emily Llewellyn to the podium, our Brown County High School History Club sponsors.
Good morning, everyone. We're so happy to see all of you. I want to take just a moment to honor Mrs. Adams. Any of you have had Mrs. Adams know that she works tirelessly, she is here for her students, and she loves this community in Brown County and our veterans. So let's give her one more round of applause, please. Today, we have the distinct privilege of announcing to you all that all 5 Brown County schools have once again been designated as Purple Star schools in the state of Indiana. We learned of the renewal just yesterday. This designation honors schools that have displayed a significant commitment to service members, veterans, and students and families connected to our nation's military. Brown County High School History Club members contributed to the application process by creating a space in each building that honors our military. They felt compelled to do so as they have learned so much from the stories of our veterans and want to honor them and their legacies.
It's a great honor for one school to receive this distinction, but all 5 of our schools, once again, were renewed with this award from our state. There's no monetary award tied to this. We were just simply driven to earn this distinction out of a strong commitment to our veterans, our service members, and our community. The mutual respect between our local veteran organizations and our school system is something we value deeply. And we're thankful for this particular state honor that it recognizes this partnership. We would especially like to thank our school principals, Ms. Tracy, and our school board for their dedication to this process and their willingness to go above and beyond for the heroes of our nation. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, God Bless the USA, performed by our very own Brown County High School Jazz Band and Rhapsody Show Choir soloist, Senior Lily Voiles.
If tomorrow all the things were gone, you worked for all your life, and you had to start again with just your children and your wife, you thank your lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'd gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA, where there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand to say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And we won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And we won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
Good morning. My name is Trent Austin. I am the proud principal here at Brown County High School. It is my honor this morning to recognize 3 of our students who have made the commitment to serve in our armed forces. When I call you by name, will you please stand and be recognized? First of all, Ethan Baker. Ethan will serve in the Army. Dalton Fannin, Army. And Austin Polly, Marines. Thank you so much for your future service. Thanks, guys.
We are fortunate today to have with us our friends in the Indiana State House, Representative Dave Hall and Senator Eric Cook. In his first year in office, Representative Hall successfully offered a bill that requires all high school students to take personal finance before graduation. Thanks to his efforts, our students will understand how to budget and manage their accounts. We are grateful for his commitment to our region and to the education of our students. Thank you, Representative Hall. And at this time, I would like to welcome Senator Eric Cook to the podium to share a few words. Prior to serving as a state senator, Mr. Cook served in the Indiana House of Representatives from 2002 to 2016. We are grateful for his leadership, as he has served not only in Brown County, but the counties of Jackson, Lawrence, Orange, and parts of Monroe County. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Senator Eric Cook.
Thank you, Superintendent Tracy. It's an honor to be here today as we celebrate our freedoms and recognize the veterans whose service protects our nation. In some ways, however, today is also a solemn one. As we honor the fallen, Remember the military families now separated from their loved ones. And never forget those POWs and MIAs represented by the empty chair. We're also inspired by our 3 enlistees, Ethan, Dalton, and Austin. Thank you for answering the call to serve, following in footsteps from Lexington and Concord to Gettysburg, to Flanders Fields, to Omaha Beach, to Heartbreak Ridge, to Khe Sanh, to Fallujah, and Kandahar. And to the veterans who we honor here today, on behalf of the state of Indiana, thank you for your service. God bless you all, God bless our veterans, and God bless the United States of America. Thank you.
I'm also honored to get the opportunity to introduce our keynote speaker for today's ceremony, Mr. Eric Coyne. Eric serves as the Chancellor of Ivy Tech Community College's Bloomington, Indiana campus. Eric attended the U.S. Air Force Academy in Colorado and served in a variety of business, program management, and legal positions during his military career, rising to senior officer rank of colonel. An Iraq war veteran with assignments around the world, Eric has served in the Pentagon as a deputy legal counsel to the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff and special counsel to the Air Force's senior military attorney. Additionally, he has twice served as general counsel on military installations in demanding locations and spoke frequently on leadership and professional development. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Eric Coyne.
Good morning. It is a real pleasure to be here. This is a fantastic event. All the Patriots Pen and Voice of Democracy students, congratulations. That's fantastic. Lillian, I don't know where you are. Thank you so much. What a inspiring message. Is your local government here today? Are your parents here? The city government, your local government? Well, thank you very much. That was awesome. And then the rendition of God Bless the USA from Lee Greenwood. I joined the service about 31 years ago, and Lee Greenwood's song came out at about that time. And so I have basically grown up in the military with that song. So it brought back a flood of memories. One of my mentors, General Carlos Perez, passed away tragically right after he retired from the service. And he did exactly what you gentlemen did, is when you sang, and I gladly stand up, he would jump to his feet, and of course we all would jump to our feet because he was the general. And so it just brought back a flood of memories, so thank you very much. And thank you, Superintendent Tracy, for asking me to be here today and the honor to speak. It is not one I take lightly. I have not worn this uniform since my retirement ceremony 3 years ago. And just a warning to everybody, when you put things in storage, they shrink. So, but thank you very much. It's an honor to represent the veteran community, and I thank every veteran here for their service. To our family members, thank you for your service. I know when I was deployed, it was my wife who had the hardest job. We had 2 toddlers at home. All I had to do was get up in the morning, go eat, food was provided for me, go to work, go work out, go eat some more, go back to work, go eat some more, a lot of coffee. And then I would talk to her at the end of the day, and she's running ragged with dealing with kids and having no idea where I was as I sort of traveled all over Iraq. And so it's the families that we often don't spend enough time thanking, because they bear a burden of worry and taking care of our homes while we're deployed. So thank you very much to our family members. And to Brown County, I'd like to thank Brown County because you are a part of my military origin story. Now, bear with me. I grew up in Bloomington, but my parents absolutely loved Brown County. My dad used to come over here and practice law. My mom we used to come to Nashville. My mom loved the candy shop because she could get black licorice there, and it was the only thing my brother and I would not eat in our house. We ate and drank and everything else, but I tell you what, that black licorice she could have to herself. So we would come over here quite a bit. And of course, one of the things we would do is go to Brown County State Park and Abe Martin Lodge. And now I want you to imagine me much smaller. I had a lot more hair, bright blonde hair. I would love to have that back. But a lot smaller. And here's what I knew about Abe Martin Lodge. They had amazing fried biscuits and apple butter. And it was named after one of our presidents, Abe Lincoln. And so I had this fascination with Abe Lincoln. So you gotta be a young kid again. And I thought Abe Lincoln, who grew up in Indiana, obviously loved fried biscuits and apple butter, and he started a restaurant. Because why wouldn't you start a restaurant in Brown County State Park because you love fried biscuits and apple butter? And then you went on to become president and do all those great things. And that just inspired me to learn more about Abe Lincoln. And so I did. And as I learned more about him, I became inspired by him. And if you look at my grade school book reports, year after year after year, they were generally on Abraham Lincoln, who I think most of us would agree was one of our greatest presidents. And the thing about Abe Lincoln and the connection I drew with him was his character, his leadership, and his willingness to stand up to traitors and tyranny to keep our country together and keep our country united. Now, naturally, I eventually learned that he did not create a restaurant in Brown County State Park, but to this day, no one has been able to prove to me that he did not love fried biscuits and apple butter as much as I did. So we still have that connection going for us. So I mentioned my parents. My mom is from Germany, and as a boy, we would visit Germany. And I saw firsthand the effects when tyrants are not checked, when we allow for people to rule over us against our will, when we allow democracy to crumble. Countries were literally destroyed and divided. Walls were built. Families were split apart. My family was split apart between West and East Germany. Countless lives were lost, and our history, our collective history, the history of the world, was changed forever. But in both of these wars, in the Civil War and in World War II, our United States stood on the side of right, and our military stood up to the aggressors and won. Our military preserved our freedom, the freedom you heard about in Lillian's great version of God Bless the USA. Our veterans went to faraway lands and preserved freedom to protect us and other people as well. So when you think about the lessons I learned and experience I had as a boy, seeing a civil war firsthand, seeing a civil war through the eyes of a little boy whose boyhood hero was a fellow Hoosier, understanding how World War II impacted my family directly, you can understand why I chose to serve. Because we must never allow tyrants to succeed. We must ensure families are not split apart, and it falls to our veterans to stand up and provide that security. Our friends, families, and children have then an opportunity to thrive in our great country. So I want to thank my fellow veterans for standing up and taking the oath to serve, for helping keep my family safe. A little over 31 years ago, I did take that same oath. And later that year, on November 11th, I celebrated my first Veterans Day as a military member, in uniform, and I would continue to wear that uniform for 28 years until my retirement. And I will proudly say, this is the same service dress coat I was issued many, many years ago. I had an amazing time in my career. I had incredible experiences, from soloing an airplane, to jumping out of them, to getting to ride in an F-16 fighter jet, meeting heads of state, helping people in their times of need, serving at the highest levels in our government, and deploying to faraway lands. There are some amazing and awesome stories to be told. I had the immense honor of presenting flags to families at military funerals. And along the way, I met and served with the most amazing, fantastic people. In fact, I met my wife, who I went to the Air Force Academy with, and she's also a retired colonel. And I bet every veteran here in this room has their own awesome stories to share. So I encourage you to meet with them and ask them to share their story. Learn what cool things they did. Learn how their time in the military helped them grow as an individual. Learn about camaraderie and teamwork. Learn about service. Because we veterans, now more than ever, need to share our stories. I'm told that the chairs and the rows in this gymnasium used to go further back, full of veterans. And as the years go by, the rows dwindle. And so I would say, as a veteran, it's our responsibility to serve again and share our stories so future generations, these future veterans, can understand what it is to serve. It's not what you see in the movies. There's fierce friendship, fierce camaraderie. There's many, many more stories to be shared, and I would encourage you to share your story, and I would encourage all of you here today to seek them out and ask them for their stories. So as I close, I want to again thank our veterans and families for their service and sacrifice, and to the Brown County community for honoring us today. And also a special shout out to Brown County State Park for confusing a little boy, but making the best fried biscuits and apple butter I've ever had. I've lived all over the world, and nothing comes close to those. So I'm just saying, it is funny how at a young age those things matter, and those things actually made a difference for me. So today I want to say Happy Veterans Day to everybody. Enjoy this day. Thank you so much for having me here today. What a terrific celebration. May God bless you, the United States of America. Thank you very much. I have one special request. So when I became chancellor at Ivy Tech, they gave me an Instagram channel at Chancellor Coin, and I always forget to do this, but I'm supposed to take a selfie so we can put it on there. So if you'd all bear with me, you're all laughing because I'm like all your parents and older ages, and you're like, what's he doing? So here we go. All right, everybody smile. 1, 2, 3. All right, thank you very much. Happy Veterans Day.
Thank you so much. I also want to take just a moment to thank all of our special guests today, Representative Hall, Senator Cook, Mr. Bill Hamilton, Mr. Ed Reitzman, our student helpers, Alicia and Emily. I want to thank our outstanding musicians who are assisting with our program today, the Brown County High School History Club, our high school and middle school choirs that are led by Jackie List, the high school band led by Director Matthew Finley, and an additional thank you, a sincere to Alicia Adams and Emily Llewellyn. They have a relentless pursuit to support our military family in Brown County. And like they spoke earlier, that resulted in all 5 of our schools within the district receiving that Purple Star designation. Thank you. And at this time, this concludes our ceremony. Veterans, when the music begins, our students will greet you and will dismiss you by rows into the auxiliary gym where you will have your picture taken. All veterans, widows, and your families are invited to stay for the luncheon. Thank you.